Welcome back to Daily Austin Music. I'm here with Broxton and Dashawn from Tribe Mafia.
What up?
And first of all, thank y'all for being on the show. But what interests me most about y'all, besides what's going on right now, is y'all are true Austinites. So kind of give me your history, kind of up until now, of your history in Austin.
Well, we used to go to the same school, so once I transferred to another school, I had met him back in the same basketball park the same neighborhood that I lived at.
Right.
And I never seen him before. I'm like, oh, I want to do music, blah, blah, but I just been writing, and he's been doing the same exact thing. So we had been with other people before, and then it was so different because it's like we kept leaving them people. So when I met him, we already had some of the interest, and like, oh, it's not living in the same neighborhood I do. That's crazy.
That's awesome. How old were you then?
That was
15?
Yeah.
14?
Nice.
Yeah, long time.
That's
like high school days. That was crazy.
Beatboxing on the table.
Yeah.
And doing a little, getting in trouble from the teachers from, you know how you,
in the lunch table, freestyling and stuff. And man, it was fun. It's just weird how we reconnected again. Actually tried to take it serious, and we went with a group all the way in Bastrop. That was like so many people at once.
Yeah,
but they didn't end up doing anything, so me and him were like, you know what, we're just gonna form our own group.
Nice. Mm-hmm. We started off with a group of 10, then to a group of 5, then to a group of 4, and now it's just us 2. So it goes down as the years progress. We started off making music, doing like really, really small shows when it was just like our moms.
Like 3 people and shit.
It'll be like our 2 best friends, and it'll be our mom recording the show for us.
Yeah.
And then we went from shows to where, every single show we always said, let's get some phone numbers down and let's call them up for our next show. Because they actually like our music, then we could start, growing our fan base. You just got started. So we started doing pulling in 5 people to 15 to 30 to 60 to packing up the shows. We went from, just doing local shows to creating our own shows. We had just one show called Tribe Mafia Listening Party. And we bring out other artists just like us who wants to build a name for themselves and, actually brand themselves.
And then we bring people in just in case they can't bring nobody in because it's going to be a home setting. It's going to be comfortable for you, but if you go out in the real world, they're going to make you pay to do a show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and you won't even get the right crowd or anything, but our crowd can give you actual feedback on what you need help on.
Man,
just network with them. You know what I mean?
You throw the party,
yeah,
and you have power.
Exactly.
And that's awesome.
We provide free food to help their guests feel comfortable. Nice. It's in a house setting, so it's very intimate. So everybody's just right in your face, and you can either have them listen to your songs, or you can perform your songs in front of 300 people.
Yeah.
I think our last listening party had about 500.
Yeah, 500 people. It was just in the actual house.
Yeah, it was like a house, but it was beautiful. It's crazy.
When's the next one?
We're gonna have it in February.
February 2020.
We're gonna be bringing out Def Jam recording label A&Rs. We're gonna be bringing out who is it?
Universal
as well.
Nice. And speaking of giant record labels, y'all just got back from New York last night. Tell me about that. What were y'all doing up there?
So we were going through with Success. That's one of the A&Rs. Well, he's actually the vice president.
He was the A&R first for them, and then because he chose his first place for Coast to Coast a year ago, and now he moved up to the vice president now. So we're like, small world. We're like, what the hell? He's like, damn, you did all this in a year? It's crazy. And you're here again. So that's really, he just really respected the whole grind and a whole year out of all them people that did the whole Coast to Coast thing.
Right.
Because there was so many other good artists there, including the other different cities. I was like, it was just much fun to see that. So when we met him, we're like, dang. He's like, I'm glad y'all are here. This is stuff y'all doing. I seen y'all progress. All you gotta do is get more streams.
Right.
Online is all about streams now. They don't care about if you're great now. That's out the window. He said that's old days now. He's like, now everything online, they only care about numbers. They don't even care about your name no more. They just want to see numbers. So he was helping us on how to get all our streams up and everything, how to network and marketing. So we had to say you have to ask for that.
Right.
It's just now we're actually doing it, and we're getting better and better and better. Yeah. So now you're like, if you really don't need label unless you got, you know what I mean? If you're making money off your streams and everything like that, you don't need a label because you don't have to split between them and your own team at the same time.
That's right. And y'all, do you have a company set up for, like, are you completely independent now? Are you signed? Like, what's up?
Yeah, we fully independent.
Fully independent right now. Only like you were saying, a label is cool if, you know, if they're working with you hand in hand.
Yeah, if you.
What if it was the 80s?
Yeah. But
yeah.
now they're like, it's like a loan, and if anybody knows, like us being students in college, you take a loan, you have to pay that back, and sometimes they want interest as well.
Exactly.
So
Sometimes,
most times they want interest, and if you're doing that, it's like you're really not helping yourself or anything helping yourself, especially if you're not buzzing like Michael Jackson. Or,
Yeah, unless you really got a plan to reinvest your stuff to make all that stuff back that you spent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's really
and it works for you, that's cool, but
Right.
I don't want to take that risk.
You guys, Triple Double.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your current single? Listen for this. Is that your
Our current
It's
single
one of the current
is,
singles.
Our current single is Like Cola.
Yeah.
That's the one that has
That's the newest one.
almost
Yeah.
Okay.
almost a billion views on YouTube. But Triple Double is like our
The one before that.
It's basically the song that got us booming right now.
Right.
Everybody sings that song with us whenever we perform on shows. They're singing it with us, which is super cool. I think that's like my dream. I always wanted to do like
somebody know my words without me saying. I'm like,
yeah. I think that's like the most invigorating feeling.
That's making it.
Yeah, that's
Right.
it.
Like,
that's
that's
when I
it.
feel like we're going somewhere now. We're not just you know
Doing it for
the
fun and
SoundCloud
shit.
rappers. We're actually like we're actually there. We're getting there. So it feels good when you can just walk on stage and the song comes on and you don't have to have the microphone to your mouth.
you like, they hear the beat. It's just like watching your other favorite artists. You like, oh shit, that's
Sing it.
Lil Wayne right now, but I know his words, so he don't have to do shit but just stand there.
That's amazing.
That's awesome. And so you got a goal with Triple Double that I love. And
Oh, yeah.
So talk about that. Like,
so our main goal for 2020, even 2019, we're going to be working our ass off until 2020 and beyond.
Even after that.
our main goal with Triple Double is to have that song on Space Jam 2 with LeBron James.
Definitely.
That's our main goal. I'm going to try my best to get it on there right now. We're already in contact with their editors, and they're reviewing the song right now. And so
trying to accept it. Hopefully they accept it. Right.
Yeah, hopefully if that goes through, then I know we're going to be in the clear for 2020.
Yeah. So what are you doing? I want to go back to networking because y'all look like networking kings. No, like seriously, from where we're standing, because what a lot of, especially musicians, don't understand is when you network with an A&R guy, time goes by.
Yeah.
And then now he's the vice president. And like people don't get that.
They really
relationships are the most important thing that you can do. So they talk to me about that. Like, what was the turning point for y'all to go, oh, this is a thing that's special. Let's go out there and talk to people about it. Like, what was that like?
Well, I think we realized that kind of really early when
we only had 3 people in our shows. Like, you know, we can be friends with this person and this person and this person. Maybe they'll come out to our next shows, and if we all support each other, you win.
Exactly.
You know, it's
it's like we really wanted people there. We just really wanted people to like really interact with us to show them what we can do and what we could provide with our music alone. And it's like, if I never put myself out there, how they gonna even gonna know me? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
And you guys,
I can't be scared to do it.
You guys are cultivating crowds that are there for you, not just crowds that are there for whatever happens. And
exactly.
That's a special show.
Oh, yeah.
And that's something that I see a lot of Austin bands and artists struggling with, because you can have 200 people at your show.
Yeah, but it's no point if they don't know you.
Are they only there for you, or are they there for somebody else?
Somebody else.
They're there for the vibe, or oh, it's Rainy Street. Like, who cares, man?
What's
like,
the
who's
purpose?
coming to see you?
Yeah, you gotta have them come see you.
I think mainly we grounded that mainly when we started doing the listening party. I think we mainly
West.
I mean,
It was way
establishing
before
that, but like I think we mainly started putting into other artists' heads. Like,
yeah.
During the listening party,
We
do this thing every single time we do a listening party. We tell the artists that are there that are gonna perform as well, because it's not just us performing; it's other artists as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So we let them know, like, if you're gonna be performing here, then you need to stay for the entire show.
Yeah, don't leave.
Don't leave, because if you leave, then that's not fair for us. That's not fair for the other artists.
Because they can take their people and leave too. You won't have nobody there. You know what I mean?
And you're not networking when you're on
And
stage.
exactly.
Like, you have to shake hands and rub elbows with people.
Exactly.
Because you can get those people to get to your shows.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You don't know.
That's how we got to Brazil. So, I mean,
Oh, tell me about Brazil. Like, how'd that happen?
So South by Southwest, you know, we was networking with some guys. They liked us on Triple Double. They told us, you guys want to travel with us and make music with us. I was like, sure, we'll do that. We love. We love doing that.
Yeah, collaboration is very cool.
So we did that, and our song Like Cola, I guess it's been going viral, like on Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, YouTube, you name it.
But in like other areas, so it was more exciting.
Especially in Brazil. Yeah. And so I guess one of Akon's A&Rs reached out to our team, and they were telling us, do you guys want to come out to Brazil and make a tour with him? I was like, yeah. Sure. So, you know, they covered our flights, they covered our stay, they covered our food, and went out there, and that was our first time performing for a crowd of
60,000 people. Yeah.
And I think that was like dope. The most like, I don't know, right there was like the moment.
Like one of our vision, we wrote down a vision board before.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
So talk to me about that. Talk to me about the importance of, because you're in the position where you're actually finally seeing it pay off.
Yeah.
Talk about the importance of that vision, those goals, and actually running this like a damn business.
Like I don't know. Like it's like, it all depends if you want to take it serious or not. Like, how bad do you really want it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you care
about sleeping, or do you care about really, you know, actually getting down the, I mean, not saying that sleeping is bad.
But like when you study the greatest people, like they usually have no sleep. Mm-hmm. They took it serious. They got around better people around them just to help them with their own goals. You know what I mean? They learn, they study.
Right. And they picked up the people around them.
Exactly.
And that's what I love that y'all do, especially with Listening Party. Like, that's... Austin is a place all on its own. And I think we do that kind of stuff better than any other place in the world. We do a lot of stuff worse. But, like, the community part of it, like, we've got that down.
Exactly.
And
you can take advantage of it, right?
Man, you have to. So, like, talk to me a little bit about just the Austin hip-hop community. Because... And, like, okay, do y'all know Blacklight? Reggie DeVore?
I think I heard of Reggie.
Dude just got back from opening for Katy Perry in India.
Oh, wow.
60,000 people.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Hip hop in Austin. What do we have to do to where that's not surprising to you? You know what I mean? Like, we have an Austin hip hop scene. We have a community. Where do we go? Like, where's the holes? Like,
the holes is like, we think it's egos.
I think it's egos. I think we need to be more open to each other, you know.
And that's what we say the listening party.
I think we need to be, the listening party, we always establish it's okay to see others do good.
Yeah, like.
It's okay to see them, because they can bring it back to your city, and then you can bring other scouts, A&Rs to look at our city.
And then they might find you. You don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it's the egos that's in the way, then everybody wants to be the first best. Everybody wants to be the first one who's verified. Or the first one. The first one who is, you know, who made it. Everybody wants to be the first king when we can all be, you know, great.
Yeah, we can all at least make a living.
Yeah, exactly. We can all have jobs that we
see all these
like.
businesses coming here. They come here for a reason.
Right.
You know what I mean?
There's enough for all of us to eat.
Yeah.
You know, and that's
people don't think like that though.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, it does look like there is.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I really want to like shine light on these kind of stories because no, seriously, there's enough for us to eat.
Yeah, like for real.
But you have to leave. Like you can't just stay here.
Serious, stagnant. Yeah.
We learned that like we learned that like mid-year.
Yeah. We did. We like okay, so this is how. Wow, this is way much. It's a lot of stuff that comes with this, but it's more better if you actually leave. I think
your city needs to see you doing better someplace else so that they can claim you.
Yeah.
Well, they say you're never a prophet in your own hometown. They saw you.
They just a vouch. They just a vouch so they can see if you actually did something back home when you go out somewhere else, though. You know what I mean?
Well, and y'all know, saying you're from Austin as a musician, as an artist, like that's credit. Straight up, they go, oh, that you're not from like Provo, Utah, or something.
Yeah.
You know, you're making it in a place there. It is historically insanely hard to make it.
And people usually are like that. They usually surprise me. Is that like, where y'all from? Like, where y'all? I'm like, we from here. They're like, oh shit, and that's their like the reaction. Like, oh really? We're like, yeah, for real. Yeah. Look us up. They look us up and it's like, oh, I'm gonna tell my friends about this. I never knew.
That's awesome. So, where is the hip hop scene in Austin? Because it drives me insane that there's 75 blues bands playing Stevie Ray Vaughan covers. Yeah.
Austin's everywhere. It's like a blues rock scene.
It's a pot. Yeah,
it's like they missed the hip hop is the #1 genre in the world.
Yeah.
And we're in here playing stuff that nobody cares. Like, what?
Cover bands. And
how do we get there? Because the kids going downtown to see music, I strongly believe would rather see you than
It's just
some guy with a hat playing.
I don't know. I think Austin just want to keep the country culture or the rock culture alive. So. I think they do.
You think?
Yeah, because you have go to any of these bars like we used to do.
Oh yeah.
The only time they do hip hop and when they really want to sell out is South by Southwest. They do not care. Any other time they be like, I don't know about that, and they'll bring a person with a band stuff come through with instruments. They don't care.
I just don't understand that.
Like I don't know why, but there's only certain clubs where you actually throw events like that all the time.
We have people like, well, I know you know, what is the group? Scoremore shows.
Yeah,
they're doing pretty good when it comes to like bringing out the hip hop culture. Right. But I think what they're lacking on is bringing out the locals that can be a part of their showcase. Right. Not that I think they bring out a couple locals on there from San Antonio, but they don't bring them out necessarily from Austin.
Exactly.
And that's where we're like failing as a community of anything. We're not shining a light on our locals.
Yeah.
But I will say there are some locals now that are actually starting to come and make noise. Like we have Mama Duke, we have Jay Soulja, we have Easy Boy. There's some cats out here that's actually like making
Quinn and K.
Quinn of N. Yep.
There's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people now.
I want to say us too. I mean we're so I mean. I think we're all trying to make the hip hop scene relevant again. If anything, if it wasn't.
We just trying to do that exposure right now. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
That's why we're trying to throw these events. So, like, if nobody else really doing it, we're going to try to get the other people to collab with us to do that. To shine a light on everybody right now.
If nobody's doing the thing you want to do, you just do it.
Yeah.
And then, and the way we're doing it right now for our events, we make it free. And so we provide the food, we provide the drinks. The only thing that we do charge for is for their fans to charge the fans $5. Right. And that pays for the DJs because I feel like DJs should always be paid regardless. When we do our listening party showcases, we bring out a TV show. They're called Magic Video. Oh, nice. They have their own TV channel on Spectrum Cable. So
they bring Royalties Radio too.
Right. We bring out Royalties Radio stations. So we're paying like these events that have panels, and we're not paying their fans are paying. Our fans are paying. So when we do that, we create this really big event for the artists to actually like showcase themselves and
to make them feel. I mean, you know what I mean. You gotta give them value about something for them to feel like they're really doing something.
Right.
We want to give them that same moment just in case they never get that moment in their life.
That's awesome.
Like,
and how long have you been doing that?
You mean the listening party?
Yeah, the listening party.
We just started that
this year
in July or August.
Like July.
July, so about 5 months.
Yeah.
And it's been growing ever since. Like we used to be like a small house, now we're getting to like mansions now. The next one we're gonna make it like really, really huge. So we try to evolve from every single one we do.
What I love most about like hip hop live shows is it's the most like stand up comedy in the fact that you get feedback whether they're digging it or not.
Exactly, right then and there.
Yeah, right then and there. You have to know how to improv from there.
And like a lot of, and a lot of artists don't know how to handle that, or it's. I think what they saw on TV in the 90s, you know what I mean? But y'all put on a show.
Oh,
hey, there's an idea.
It's like, because I don't know if that's your first time seeing me or not. So
you better make your best.
Exactly. You better make your first person in person. You don't get a second one.
There's been a couple of shows to where, I'm not going to blame the DJ, but it's been a couple of shows to where, the equipment just fails.
Right.
And as artists, you have to be able to snap and acapella.
What can I do with this? Yeah.
Don't just give up. I see a lot of artists just like, oh man, and you want to.
I'm like, it is like respect. Come on,
don't do any of that. Just go.
Keep going.
Harder.
That's your time to shine right there because that's unexpected.
Yeah. Use your diaphragm and blow. Start singing. If you can sing, go. If you can rap, go. Show them why are you here?
Right.
So I mean, like, there's so many things in Austin as artists that we need for, like, I guess, artist development as well.
Yeah.
Like, artists need to know how to perform. They know how to use correct.
Push through adversity whenever something goes wrong. You know what I mean? Know how to handle all that.
They need.
Well, I don't think we have a model right now to look at and go, oh, I just got to do that, and then everything will work itself out. And that's why I want to talk to y'all and talk to these people that are actually experiencing success in the music industry, and they go, hey, how'd you do that? Oh, I worked really hard.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You DM'd me from a plane last night. Yeah, that's why we're sitting here right now. Because you were hustling on a plane. Like, that's for real. You could have just been watching some movie or Netflix or YouTube or whatever, but you decided to put in the work.
Yeah, mine came that boring. It's like, let's
we was like right on the plane or something. We always do that. I don't know why.
Looking for the next thing to get into. So
hustling, man. That's what's up. Man, thank y'all. Oh, thank y'all for being here for sure.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
appreciate you for coming.
Check them out, Tribe Mafia, all over the internet.